All right, so the review for Unit 3. So remember, a little hint for this is if you know ABC is congruent to DEF, a little trick is write ABC over DEF. So then when you look at this one, A and D, yep, those are congruent. And we're looking for a false statement. So it can't be this one because that's true. ABC, angle ABC, angle DEF. Well, if the triangles ABC and DEF are the same, then so are the angles. So that's a no. AB and EF. Well, here's AB, here's EF. That's our winner. That's a false statement. And just to confirm, BC and EF, yep, true. So C is false. The other three were all true. Which of the following is not a method? Well, we know side, side, side. We know angle, side, angle. We learned lastly hypotenuse leg. Remember SSA, which is also ASS, we don't have that rule. Okay? So that's important. There is no angle side side or side side angle. All right, this is simple. All you're doing is drawing stuff. So, and there's not one right answer. So, for example, side angle side. It doesn't matter where you start. I could say this side is equal to this side, and say this side is equal to this side. Now, the A is included. Okay, this is side angle side. And remember, the angle is included. It's in between. So if I have S here and I have S here, where do I want my angle? Do I want it here? ASS? That would be no. Do I want it here? No, because that would be ASS also. So the angle has to be in between the sides. And again, if you take the time to label, it screams at you, okay, what the angle is, SAS, where it is located. Now again, real quickly, you don't have to change it, but it didn't have to be that. I could have put this angle, whoops. I could have chosen to use this angle. Well, if that's the angle, the two sides have to be on either side of it, here and here. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. And I can't stress enough, there are some of you that will not do this, and some of you will not do this and get it right, but some of you will not do this and get it wrong. And hardly anybody who takes the time to label these gets them wrong. Side, side, side. There is no angle here. I am not going to mark a single angle on these triangles. So I'm just going to say this is one side, this is two sides, and this is the third side. And that's it. That's all we have to do. But that's the layout for it. Side, side, side. Side, side, side. ASA means angle, whoopsie, angle, side, angle. So I'm going to mark two angles. I can pick those first if I want to. How about that one and maybe this one down here? Okay. Now, the side is included. It's in between. So if here's an angle and here's an angle, do I want my side out here? No, that would be AAS. Totally different rule. That's number 6. Do I want my side here? Again, that would be AAS. We don't want that. We want angle, side, angle. The side has to be in between. So when I read it, ASA. ASA. And yes, I'm being redundant and repetitive, but I'm trying to make a point of how important this is. All right? Angle, angle, side. Again, I'm going to pick two angles like we just did. So let's how about this one and this one this time. All right. So there's my angle and there's my angle. Angle, angle. Do I want my S in between? No. Look, you can read it. That's ASA. We want AAS. Angle, angle, side. So I definitely don't want it there. So I have a choice. I can mark this side. That's fine. And you know what? You don't have to mark this one right here, because that doesn't have to be the same. They could be like a flip of each other. You could mark, just to be creative, that one. Angle, angle, side. As long as it goes angle, angle, side, and angle, angle, side, you're good to go. Now, if you want it to look exactly the same, and you want to mark this side, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't matter. It would just go this way. Angle, angle, side. And this one is hypotenuse, leg. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this only applies to right angles, only. We have to have the hypotenuse. Again, that's the side opposite the right angle. And then either leg. Doesn't matter. So here's my H, and here's my L. H, L. This is a way to get around the rule we don't have. Because if we look at this, what do we have? We have angle, side, side. We don't have a rule for that. So if it wasn't a 90-degree angle, this would not work. But since it's a 90-degree angle and we have a hypotenuse and a leg, this one works. Hypotenuse, leg. Okay, matching, very simple. Acute triangle. A cute little triangle has an angle less than 90 degrees. All angles less than 90. It's hard to read, but that's F. Scalene. Okay, now scalene is not an angle measurement, that's a side measurement. It talks about comparing sides. Scalene is when there are no equal sides. So that's C. A right triangle, well, kind of hopefully obvious. A right triangle has one 90-degree angle. Obtuse is huge, it's big, it's larger than 90. So that's D. Isosceles. Isosceles has two equal sides. And equilateral, equal lateral has all three sides the same. All right? Moving on. Okay, now let's look at this information. First thing you should do before you read anything below the triangles is just label. Okay? So I have an angle here, right? I have a side here and a side here. I have an angle here, a side here, and a side here. Well, that's ASS or SSA. That's a big negatory. We cannot say that they are equal to each other. All right? So let's know. On this one, we have a side and we have a side, we have a side and a side. Now the thing is, we have two sides. That tells us it's either going to be side, 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 or side, angle, side. Okay? With two S's. No angles are marked. We don't have any vertical angles, so the only thing we can do is say, hey, this side is equal to itself, so we have SSS. Now remember, you have to go in order. So RSC. So we're starting here at R. We're going towards S. So we're going down Highway 2. I use this as a marker. Highway 2, then Highway 3, and then back Highway 1. So I'm going to start at K, okay, right here. If I want to go Highway 2 and then Highway 3, I'm going to go K, C, S. If you put KSC, that will be wrong, and you'll lose points. So take your time and be careful. Use the mile markers. All right, this one, again, we have two sides. Right here and right here. Do we know anything about these sides? Nope. So it cannot be side, side, side. But we do have vertical angles. And vertical angles are equal to each other. So if you read that, what do we have? SAS. Now again, MKC, we're starting at M to K. So we're going down the no-name highway, then 1, then 2. Now, if you think about it, and I'm going to clear this out so it's less confusing. if you think about it, you've got to try this. Let's say you start at P. You want to start at the same point. Okay. Is it possible to go here and then go down the no-name highway and then hit Highway 1? Nope, it's not possible. So you cannot start at P. Just because it's on the bottom like M, you can't start there. You want to start here because then you're going to go down Highway no-name, then 1, then 2. So that's JPC, triangle JPC. So MKC, no-name highway to K, Highway 1 to C, Highway 2 back. Starting at J, no-name highway to P, Highway 1 to C, Highway 2 back. Again, it just takes a little bit of time as opposed to just slapping down letters and getting it wrong. Okay, what do I have here? I have an angle and an angle. Angle and an angle. All right. We don't have angle, angle, angle. So we've got to be looking for a side. Okay. The only side we can say anything about is this side right here is equal to itself. And if you just label it and read, boom, ASA, angle, side, angle. Now, again, JKL. Let's be careful with this and look. JKL, I'm starting here. I'm going from angle 2 to the no-name angle to angle 1. Okay, I'm starting at angle 2 with the 2 marks here. That means for this one, I have to start at L. And I'm going to go to the no-name angle to angle 1, LMJ. Okay, how about this one? We have an angle and we have a side. Angle, side. We don't have any other information. So that's a no. Okay, here we have a side and a side, side and a side. The problem is we don't have C. We don't know anything about that, so we can't say side, angle, side. We do have an angle here, but look what that gives us. SSA, ASS. So that's a no. Okay, almost done. Falcon. Again, if you come over here and just write FALCON, AL corresponds to ON. It's that easy. NOC would be LAF. Angle F, angle C. And LAF is, we already answered that in C, LAF, NOC. That's it. Last two. All 3 angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So this one plus this one plus this one must add up to 180. Okay? So we're going to join like terms. X plus, sorry, my board's being weird. 7 plus 2 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. 159 equals 180. Last step, subtract 159. So 180 minus 159 is 21. So X is 21. Now remember, read the directions. It says solve for the missing variables. So that's it. And since it's just the variable, X is the angle, it's 20, X is 21, it's also 21 degrees. Okay, this one. Again, they always add up to 180. So X plus 2X plus 3X equals 180. Well, all you have to do is add 3 plus 2 plus 1. That's 6X equals 180. Divide by 6, X is 30. Okay? Now, again, this just said find X. It's not 30 degrees. X is the number 30. But if it did ask in the directions to find all the angles, well, this one is going to be 30 because it's X. This one is going to be 2 times that, so that's 60. And this one's going to be 3 times that, which is 90. And if you add 90 plus 60 plus 30, you will get 180. And that's it.